All right, well, this unseasonably warm temperature has a lot of people happy, but some are taking even more advantage of it than others.
For those who make maple syrup, the warm weather means the sap is flowing extra early this year. News 8's Kim Pierce live in Killingworth at one farm where the trees are already tapped. Good morning, Ken.
Good morning, Lauren, Keith, and I'll take the sweet homemade syrup here over your cupcakes. And these warm days we're experiencing, 40 and 50 degrees, they may feel like March to us. Also feels like March to the maple trees around Connecticut. Yeah, Mother Nature is fooling itself these days. You don't usually have trees like this tapped for another 2 or 3 weeks. Not this year, though. It's happening a lot earlier than usual, and they just know, the trees here don't have calendars, of course. They just know that we're getting warm days and cold nights, and that's enough to get their sap flowing. We're here at the Welter Farm in Killingworth, Connecticut. This is a farm that's been maple sugaring for years now. They started selling maple syrup at least 60 years ago, because Wendy Welter remembers the roadside stand they used to have here with her family. These days, it's really more of a hobby. Some folks from around town, they just come over here, gather some sap, and boil up some syrup. They've already tapped some 60 trees on the property. They've gathered 30 gallons of sap already, and all of this is happening much earlier than usual. This may not be a business that they're running here, but these guys do know their stuff, and they've been doing it for a few years now, and they know this is the earliest they have ever gathered sap.
I think the first year I did it was the second week in February, and since then we've gradually got earlier and earlier, and here we are sort of 3 weeks into January, and we already have 30 gallons.
Because it's been cold at night and warm during the day, that's what you need for the sap to run. This year it started earlier.
And if we get another cold spell, we can just put the whole thing on pause for a couple of weeks and nothing's going to be harmed. But if the weather stays like this, well, they could be in for a record season, not just here, but all those bigger professional operations, too. As of yesterday, you heard them say they got about 30 gallons from their 60 trees here. And just overnight, we got about half a barrel collected just yesterday since we talked to folks from this one tree. So the production is coming along very well. Don't be fooled, though. That 30 gallons of sap, when you boil that down into syrup, it only gives you about 3 quarts of syrup. So it's a time-consuming operation. You don't get a lot of yield, but they say it is oh so tasty. Live in Killingworth, I'm Kent Pierce. Back to you.